Okay, turn it on. It blows.
Wait, how many views does this video have? 823,000. Wow.
Also, it's pretty cool with this app. It also has a function to connect with your microphone. So when it hears a sound, it makes that tone. So that means you could virtually blow out a candle. You can see it connect.
Yo, next time this thing is possible through phones, bro. No way, sungguhnya.
Little particles here. Obviously, the way it's doing this is through sound. If you know anything about sound,
Sungguhnya, ano?
a little bit confusing to you because sound waves don't actually move air from one location to another. They just vibrate it back and forth. Sound is created with the speaker cone vibrating back and forth. So it's basically just pushing air one way and then pulling it back the other way, just back and forth. And so what it does is it creates a location of high pressure and then low pressure. But if you'll notice that it's not going anywhere, it's staying in the same location. For example, on this wave machine here, I have transverse waves going this direction and I have longitudinal waves going this direction. So if this were a sound wave, what this would be is areas of high pressure propagating outward. And the areas where they're more spaced out is the areas of low pressure. So you can see that overall, none of these bars are actually moving anywhere. They're just vibrating back and forth in one location. Let's just use some regular tones and see if we can put out a flame with that. So let's see if just a regular sine wave can put this out.
Bro, we are living in a world that's so modern. I never.
So it is blowing it.
Yo, next time this thing is possible through phones, bro. No way, sungguhnya.
Blows really well. Easily puts it out at 240 hertz. So if sound waves can't actually move a bulk of air, then how is this app using sound to blow out the candle? Well, it has to do with the difference between sucking and blowing. When the speaker cone inside of the iPhone moves out, it pushes easily puts it out at 240 hertz. So if sound waves can't actually move a bulk of air, then how is this app using sound to blow out the candle? Well, it has to do with the difference between sucking and blowing. When the speaker cone inside of the iPhone moves out, it pushes a little bit of air out of the tiny little holes at the bottom of the iPhone. And then when the speaker cone moves the other direction, it sucks air back in. And that little tiny movement of air in and out and then in and out causes these pressure waves. So the total amount of air moving in and out of those little tiny holes at the bottom of your speaker is always constant. It has to move the same out as it moves in, so it doesn't run out of air. But there's a difference between when it's blowing air out and sucking air in. Let me show you with this vacuum cleaner here. So with the shop vac, you have one side that blows out air and one side that sucks in air. So you can see the difference.
Bro, that's not what I'm here. That's not what I'm here for.
That the main bulk of air coming out of it has the same speed and direction. So it's kind of like a column of air being pushed out of it. But when it sucks it in, that's not the case. When it sucks it in, it comes from all directions around the tube. And so there's no one area around it that's having a lot of air pass by it. So when you blow air out of something, you make it coherent. When you suck air in, it's not coherent. So I'm sucking in as hard as I can, and I can't blow out the candle. But watch what happens when I blow out just a tiny little bit. Just a tiny little blow and it blows out the candle. So what's happening with this app is that the air that's coming out of those holes of the speaker are coherent when it's being pushed out. But when it's being pulled in, it's coming from all directions. And because it's coming from all directions, it doesn't have as much power to blow out the candle going inward. You can see that it truly is sucking in air and blowing it out, because if I move the candle in different places, you can see that in some places it's sucking in the fire. You can see right here the flame is actually moving towards it, but not with as much force. That's because the area is so much greater that that air is moving over. But when you get it in the right spot with the air coming out, that air is all moving in the same direction, so there's a lot more bulk of air in a small area to blow out the candle.
Blow a candle with iPhone, bro. I don't use iPhone. I don't use an iPhone. So we gotta have, bro. What? What? Wait. Do people actually pay? Do people actually pay for this app? Ain't no way I'm paying for this app, bro. Ain't no way. Yeah, that's all for today. So thanks for watching. Please do leave a like, subscribe, and share this with your friends.